Now available in paperback and e-readers. Spellbound, a darker shade of black. Get your copy today at your favorite online bookseller. Better get the gold slow, y'all, cause we're having us a barbecue. A whole lot of the black women who subscribe to the Swirler and divestment movements got extremely upset when they found out that Kansas City Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce was seen with superstar Taylor Swift. Now, many of these black women who subscribe to the Swirler and divestment movements put Travis Kelce on a pedestal because it looked like Travis Kelce was showing a preference for black women over the last couple of years. Now, 3 years after signing with the Kansas City Chiefs, Travis Kelce decided to host his own dating show, Catching Kelce, where he presented himself as a prize to 50 women. And after choosing Maya Branberry, a black woman, to be the winner of the show, Travis Kelce dealt with a racially motivated backlash from many of those white women who wanted to go out here and get involved with Travis Kelce, a white man who was playing for the NFL and making millions of dollars. And this basically made a lot of swirlers and divestors feel very good, because here was a rich white man choosing a black woman over white women, and that's why many went out here and created a covert contract with Travis Kelce, where they thought that Travis Kelce basically was going to be the ideal white man that they imagined in their heads as they deify and worshipped white men, and hoped that maybe one day they would be able to be like Maya Branberry and be able to go out here and get themselves a high-value white man. However, the relationship between Travis Kelce and Maya Branberry didn't really last long, because Kayla Nicole basically was sending Travis Kelce direct messages and went out here and sent her first DM to Travis Kelce after drinking some liquid courage, and this is what led to Travis Kelce leaving Maya Branberry and getting involved with Kayla Nicole. Now, as Travis Kelce got involved with Kayla Nicole, they had a relationship for about 5 years, and over the course of that 5 years, their interrelational relationship had ups and downs, and in 2020, Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole broke up for a minute because she believed that Travis Kelce had cheated, and some called this fake news. But around 2022, the relationship between Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole broke up for good, and that's because Kayla Nicole said that Travis Kelce was being cheap. Now, according to Kayla Nicole, this was her main reason for allegedly breaking up with Travis Kelce, because the millionaire only gave her $300 over the entire relationship. Now, I thought relationships were supposed to be about love, but it's clear to me that the relationship between Travis Kelce and Kayla Nicole was never really based on love. No, it was just based on Kayla Nicole looking to use Travis Kelce as an attachment for social currency, because the only reason I believe that she really got involved with Travis Kelce is because he was what was considered to be a high-value white man, and because she had a high-value white man, she could have an attachment to add to her arm, and have this attachment to add to her arm to make all of her black female friends jealous of her, because she was out here with the ideal white man, a millionaire football player. She had the ideal white man. But the whole thing is, this whole relationship was far from ideal when you start to take a critical look at the real reasons why Kayla Nicole and Travis Kelce came together. Because the only reason I believe that Travis Kelce was getting involved with black women like Maya Branberry and Kayla Nicole was basically because Travis Kelce wanted to go out here and explore his chocolate fetish. And as he was out here, he was just looking to find out what black women were like, and also wanted to find out if they dropped the skid mark jockey thong, if the atomic waste reactor would have a different type of atomic waste from that special place, as he went out here and took out his Vienna sausage and stuck it in there for some nuclear fusion. But after he wound up getting his Vienna sausage getting cooked by all of Kayla, Nicole, and Maya Brainberry's atomic waste reactors, he found out possibly that the nuclear fusion was just the same as a white woman, and then he just possibly decided that he didn't want to have anything to do with either woman. And this is what the thing that's got most of the swirlers and the hashtag divestors upset, because Travis Kelce basically has gone out here and torn up the covert contract where they could go out here and say that their relationship between Kayla, Nicole, and Travis Kelce was a success, and this is why black women should choose white men over black men. So that's the reason why most of the swirlers and the hashtag divestors are so upset, because their fantasy about this white man has been shattered by reality, and as their fantasy has been shattered, many of these women are just upset because this white man is now walking away from his fetish for black women and looking like he's getting involved with superstar Taylor Swift, who basically has more miles on the odometer than a 79 Chevette. So a lot of these people are upset that Bazooka from G.I. Joe looking Travis Kelce has decided to go out here and decide to pick a white woman over black women. But I don't really see where that's a problem, because it's supposed to be a personal preference as related to what the swirlers and the hashtag divestors say as related to them getting involved with these white men. But when the white man decides to choose a white woman, isn't that his personal preference? That's the critical question I've got to ask most of the swirlers and divestors who are upset that Travis Kelce has decided to go out here and choose a woman of his own race, which is par for the course for many of these white men, because with many of these white men, what they do is they go out here, and when they are young and they just start out as related to their life, they'll go out here and get involved with black women and have a little fun with them, even go out here and get them to drop the skid mark jockey thong and allow him to go out here and whip out the Vienna sausage. And as he's cooking the Vienna sausage in the atomic waste reactor, many of these women get caught up in their feelings, thinking that their atomic waste is a better place than any other space. And as they're out here thinking that their atomic waste is a better than anybody else's space, they get their heads gassed up and swelled up because, oh, a white man is out here paying them some attention. But Bazooka from G.I. Joe decided that he wanted to launch his bazooka in another atomic waste reactor, and that's what's got most of the black women out here upset. The fact that Bazooka from G.I. Joe decided to stop wearing the red jersey and decided to wear the white one from Tiger Force. And as he's out here with Tiger Force, he's now out here on the Tiger Beat with Taylor Swift. And that's what's got many of the black women out here upset. They're upset because, again, their dream and their fantasy of a prominent white man choosing black women over white women has been shattered. But this is what's going to happen anyway, because anybody who knows the paradigm of many of these rich white guys understands that when it comes to many of these rich white guys, when they go out here, they'll have their fun and choose to get involved with black women in the beginning to find out what black women are like. And once they've sated their fetish, that's when they start to go out here and get serious. And when it came to a guy like Travis Kelce, I mean, this was not a guy who was out here looking to show respect for black women, because if he truly respected black women, he would not have women on a show called Catching Kelce and having them participate in a dating bum fight where 50 women are trying to fight for his attention. No, a man of character is not going to have 50 women fighting for him in a reality bum fight, and then go out here and choose a black woman over white women. What he was doing to do that was to, again, get the attention of those white women, to get them to see him as high value. But the whole thing is, many of the smart white women understood that he was just playing around. And as this was going on, he showed even less respect for black women, because after choosing Maya Branberry, we have Kayla Nicole going out here slipping into his DMs, creeping on the low. And as she's creeping on the low, basically Travis Kelce is showing what type of man he is, because any man of character, if he's out here and he's getting with one woman, what he's going to do is go out here and, again, stay with that one woman, not go out here and entertain other women while he's in a relationship with another woman. What this dude did was, again, doing some dirty stuff, but that all flew over the heads of most of the swirlers and divestors, because what they saw was God going out here doing whatever he wanted, and they wanted to be a part of that order. So they went out here and would give Travis Kelce a pass for his just lack of respect for black women. And this man, again, has a pattern of showing disrespect for women. Again, if a woman can come into your DMs and introduce herself, and that man doesn't check that woman by saying, look, I'm already with somebody, what that shows is that man basically does not respect you at all, and basically shows you that he has no respect for you and any sort of relationship at all. Now, this is different from what Ringo talks about as related to polygyny, because in polygyny, the man is letting you know up front you were just one of the women he's involved with, but this guy was in a monogamous relationship, had no respect for anyone. Again, in polygyny, at least he's saying up front, I'm out here with other ladies, and you have to accept that from the beginning, because that's the terms and conditions of the relationship. But this guy basically was out here doing dirt, and again, doing dirt because he didn't see any of these black women as anybody he respected or regarded. And because he didn't see them as anybody he respected or regarded, he basically was out here looking to have his taste of chocolate. And now that he's got his taste of chocolate, he's looking to get serious. And he's looking to get serious at this point, where he's looking to go out here and elevate his social status with most of those white and non-black people. And the way he elevates his social status is by cutting ties with a social media influencer like Kayla Nicole and stepping out here with Taylor Swift, because stepping out here with Taylor Swift has elevated his social status. And as he's elevated his social status, his Kansas City Chiefs game was the #1 game watched in America, and he's basically become a major face in white social circles, and that's par for the course when it comes down to white men. Once a white man, again, goes out here, he'll have his fun with black women, enjoy his chocolate fetish, but when it's time to go out here and raise his social status and look to build wealth, that's when he goes out here and stops having the fun with the black women and starts getting serious about showing how serious he is about being a part of white society. And that's what happens here with Travis Kelce, and that's why many of these swirlers and divestors are so upset, because they see that the fantasy is giving way to reality, and the reality is that both of these women were just weekend fun. Again, Travis Kelce wasn't really investing anything in Kayla Nicole or Maya Branberry, and I go in depth on this in my book, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single. A lot of times when it comes to these swirlers and divestors, they will invest all of their emotions into a white man, but that white man isn't investing anything at all. And because that white man isn't investing anything at all, personally, emotionally, mentally, or spiritually, it's just him going out here, and he'll go out on dates with you. He'll go out here and pretend to have fun with you. He'll even have sex with you, but he won't invest anything to show that he cares. And that was really shown by Travis Kelce after he gave Kayla Nicole $300 over the entire relationship. he was investing nothing in this relationship, and he was getting everything out of it because for Kayla and Nicole, this was basically her dream coming true. Prince Charming on the white horse, but the tight end wasn't looking to go out here and score in the end zone with Kayla and Nicole. No, that's something he wanted to do with a white woman, and he would go out here and possibly give 100% to a white woman, but with the black woman, he's going to go 50-50 on every date, and he's going to go 50-50 because he doesn't really value this woman or her time, and because he doesn't value her or her time, he's going to go out here and again have his casual fun with her, even have casual sex with her, and even brag to his friends about going out here and getting the skid mark jockey draws and getting a taste of the chocolate. And now that he's had his taste of chocolate, he's now looking to go out here and get some vanilla beans. And again, getting those vanilla beans means elevating his social status in white society. And as he elevates his social status in white society, Travis Kelce basically is looking to become a superstar as related to his social status. And that's, again, the game when it comes to white people. Again, a lot of white folks, they want to go out here and get the upgrade as related to their social status and their social currency. And the way they do that is by going back to a white woman. A white man can go out here and again elevate his status by getting with white women, and many of the swirling black women just don't understand how the unwritten social rules of racial hierarchies go, and these are the women who are just losing their mind. And this is a point that some will make as related to the gender war, as related to black women, as related to them taking an L. And yeah, they are taking an L, who are the swirlers and the divestors. They're definitely taking yet another L as related to this whole situation. But the whole thing is that you shouldn't have invested anything in Travis Kelce, because Travis Kelce wasn't investing anything at all in black people. No, for him, this was just a little bit of weekend fun, a little chocolate fetish, and now that he's finished having his taste of chocolate, he's getting back to business as usual. And this is where people just don't really understand what's going on. But this is just how it goes when it comes down to many of the white men that many swirlers and divestors go out here and deify and worship. Many of these women, because they put these men on a pedestal and see them as God, don't really understand that this God was never with you. And when this God forsakes you, it really devastates them. But the whole thing was that this God was not the Most High, so this God never had any interest in looking to serve you. No, this was a false God looking to serve himself. And now that he's gotten his heaping serving of chocolate atomic waste, he's now on to move on to another space. And that's where many of these women are feeling disgraced, because they've just been played by another white guy who was basically trying to look like he's black. But when I look at Travis Kelce, I just see Bazooka from G.I. Joe, and all I saw was Bazooka just taking his shots. And now that he's finished taking his shots and finished blowing up whatever he blew up, he's now looking to go out here and go on to the next special mission. Now, if you want to learn more about the impact of white men on keeping black women single, you can pick up my book, Why 70% of Black Women Are Single, on Amazon.com in paperback and Kindle format. And you can also find Why 70% of Black Women Are Single at other online booksellers like Smashwords, the iBookstore, Google Play, Barnes & Noble, Walmart, and Target. And if you'd like to see me make more videos like this about swirling and divesting, you can send a donation to the Patreon, the PayPal, or the Cash App by clicking the links in the description box. That's all I have to say for this video. You can comment, rate, and subscribe. Support Black-owned and Black-operated digital broadcast media. www.niceradionetwork.com. Nice Radio Network, broadcasting 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.